You know, I've been told she's a role model, but it's unintentional. I think people just relate to her, particularly single moms who work very hard. But once you get into the state of mind where you are playing a role model or you are writing a role model, then you lose track of being able for her to be human and make mistakes and make bad choices, and you lose the ability to really create good drama.
Parecías estar liada para comer, así que traigo mi famosa lasaña de espinacas.
¿No vienes a buscar más gente para fardar de nuestra vida sexual?
Lo siento, desde ahora no tengo más que cosas malas que decir sobre ese tema. ¿O nada que decir?
No han roto. Quería que lo creyera para que me fuera.
¿Oso preguntar qué vas a hacer?
Nada. Dije que o cortaban o seguían juntos y no han cortado.
¿Y a ti te parece bien?
Es lo que hay.
Lo intenta.
Sí, lo sé. Pero ahora soy madre. Necesito a alguien con quien pueda contar cada día. House no es ese hombre.
So I'm glad that people relate to her, but she is a fictional character who needs to go some directions they may not like.
Negociar es responsabilidad tuya, así que no podemos detenerte si quieres hacer esto. Pero que te quede claro que si no tenemos un contrato con Atlantic Net, tú no lo tendrás con nosotros.
Right. It's not just that she's a woman in power. It's also that she is much older than the other women that have been on the show. Jennifer and Olivia are children. I mean, Jennifer's grown up a little bit, but I've known her since she was 24 years old. And I was amazed that even with that, Cuddy was allowed to be sexy and a love interest, and not just the matron of the show. So I was very happy about that.
¿Está buena?
¿Va todo bien? Estarás muy orgulloso.
Se me ha olvidado. No sería para tanto. Solo la usaba como excusa para saludar a Patty y a Selma. No es una Lumi en un bar. Es la Lumi que me paga.
And in terms of her being sexy and being in power, sometimes we get complaints, like, oh, the Dean of Medicine would never wear that, or I don't see why not. Especially a Dean of Medicine of a fictional hospital where no one is actually dying. I think it's an excellent choice, her outfits.
Una mujer puede hacer cualquier cosa.
Por ejemplo, hablar contigo fuera.
¿Seguro que eres una sola mujer?
Esta es la parte en la que jugamos a la jefa y al empleado.
Se te ven los pezones, te toca.
Estos chicos...
No me extraña que lo odie.
Estudiantes estúpidos.
Eso no es odio, es erotismo.
I'm sentimental, so I walk in the rain. I've got some habits, even I can't explain. I go to the corner, and I end up in Spain.
House.
Señora, déselo o váyase.
So let people wonder, let them laugh,
Qué pena.
let them frown.
Empezaba a enamorarme de la profesora.
Why try to change me?
Seguro que estás bien.
Sí, falsa alarma.
Why would you want to change me?
¿Qué hay de nosotros?
Estamos bien así.
Why try to change me now?
Nor do I think our opinions are any more valuable than anybody else's. It's just that when people shove microphones in your face every day, if you have something to say, it will be broadcast. But I think it's important in the mind of a person who gets that kind of attention that it really is just one opinion. But if something is important to you and you can say it loudly, then you might as well take advantage of it.
Oh yeah. Life gives you the runaround, you say. You wanna know how much dues must you pay? Well, you can have what you want.
Also, what we do for a living is awfully silly. You know, it's when you work, like I was saying before, when you've worked 14 hours a day and you're exhausted and you think that, God, I'm working so hard, but really, we're entertaining people, and it's not that important. It's a really wonderful thing to be able to do, and it's a nice gift to share, but I'm not actually saving lives. And so it can be a really vacuous experience if you don't do something with the opportunity of getting a lot of attention.
What you want to.
Tía. Al menos he ganado una vez hoy.
They told me at the beginning of the season this year that they thought maybe they might do some episodes about some of the individual characters. And the first one that happened was the Wilson episode. But I take everything with a grain of salt. I don't want to hold on to any storyline ideas that might be in the works because sometimes they disappear or they get distracted and go another direction. So it was very exciting when the episode actually did happen. They gave me the script much earlier than normal. Usually we get the script the day before we start shooting, and this time we got it several weeks before. I got it several weeks before, and so I was able to have input on dialogue or things that happened in a scene if I thought it needed to be adjusted. It was just great to be able to participate on that level. It's not that they don't respect me, but it's really a show about how. So for me to do that on any other episode, I'd be a real pain in the ass. But on this particular episode, they were very happy to allow me to participate in that way. And
Puedes hacerlo.
in addition to that, when you are in every scene of a show and you're working 14, 15 hours a day, and you're the actor that's there the most, your attitude and your energy on set is kind of what sets the pace of the whole experience. It either can make the crew happy to be coming to work or really, really sad to be coming to work. And so it was nice after working with these people for so many years to be able to be that person who kind of set the tone.
Qué bien. Ahora voy tarde, estresada y frustrada. Pero estoy viviendo mi vida por primera vez y no voy a cambiar por cómo pueda afectarle a él o a ti. Cuando alguien hace algo estúpido e inapropiado, siempre imagino que es House. Pero es contagioso.
Well, entertainment in general has an enormous influence on everybody. We, particularly as women, we view the path of our lives so much by the standards that are given to us in entertainment. So yes, there's always an opportunity when you're creating a show to push the envelope of what people think is normal or what people think is acceptable, and that's a wonderful opportunity for creative people to be able to do.
No es una apuesta. Es una posición negociadora que he meditado mucho.
So, but at the same time, I think television is more of a reflection of what's happening in society than it necessarily is new. You know, in the same way somebody like Madonna will take the idea of something she sees on the street and turn it into a mass production. I think that's what art in general does. That it's already happening, and then it gets pushed in the forefront.
Vale, ¿algo más?